Hey, this is Larry Spear. I'm the National Sales Director for Lone Star Script Care, and I'm here to introduce a new program to you on this little short webinar. It's one that if you'll spend a few minutes and get comfortable with, I think you'll find it to be a good, fun way to increase your business because we've done a lot of the heavy lifting for you by the time you see it. So it's our Lone Star Survey program. For those of you that don't know, Lone Star has launched its own call center. Inside that call center, we're contacting consumers and small businesses throughout the country, doing various types of quick, short surveys where we ask them 5 or 6 questions about a particular area, and then we offer to give them a free voucher from our online pharmacy for a month's worth of free prescriptions. So it's been very well received. We're currently generating about 150 or so of these survey leads every day, and we're handing them out to our agents who are participating in our program. And if you've received this link, then we have sent you a few of these leads to try, and we want to show you how the program should work. So basically, the surveys are, again, various and sundry types. We have a healthcare survey. We have a prescription cost survey. We have a small business survey. We have some other programs in the future. And basically, there's 6 or 7 simple little yes/no kind of questions that we lead them through to collect some information. And these are really just very low-key information gathering things that we produce, and then we send off for you to follow up and touch base with them. Here's an example of our healthcare survey. Do you think a healthcare crisis in the USA today? Yes, no. Should Obamacare be repealed or replaced? Yes, no. Do you currently have healthcare coverage for you or your family? Yes, no. Do you think prescription medications cost too much? Yes, no. On a monthly basis, how much are you spending on your out-of-pocket health care? And we give them a choice. And then, would you be interested in receiving more information on how to reduce your health care costs? Yes, no. And then finally, we ask, do they want the voucher? And you can see down here on the bottom, the call center agents are then collecting enough data so that we can contact them again and have a little conversation with them. Let me get the voucher thing out of the way with you. Whoops. But basically, the voucher looks like that. We have attached a voucher image for you to hand out to these survey people when you call them or contact them. Basically, you will take this. You'll take the voucher. You will attach your affiliate ID number from our Meds Engage website. Yes, you do have one, and I'll show you here how to check it. As a Lone Star agent, you have been given an affiliate number, and I'll show you here how to go about checking it. But you give them the link. They're able to then go, they click on that link, send them to the website, to the online pharmacy. If they place an order for these medications for a 90-day supply, a 30-day supply of it, they pay for 2, they get 1 free out of the 90-day supply. And here's kind of what's cool: you get the commission, the affiliate commission, on the part they actually spend, and now they're attached to you for any other medications that they purchase through the pharmacy. So it's a great win-win deal for you, the agent. If you don't know what your affiliate number is, if you go to the LoneStarSuccessTeam.com site and go to that link, then you'll be able to request your affiliate link number, so you can insert it and send it off with the voucher. Now, let me give you a couple of caveats, and I'm going to walk you through how to work the leads. Number one, this is not about the voucher. This is about having a reason to pick up the telephone and contact somebody who we've already had a conversation with and gathered up some information about their health care. And they'll be the answers are all over the board. You may get all kinds of responses when you call them or try to contact them. And so basically, these people didn't say, "Hey, Larry, call me. I want to buy something." These people were just kind enough to spend a few minutes and gather and share some information and some opinions on a survey. But here's the deal. There's information on these survey forms that you as a salesperson can begin to have a conversation with them. And here in just a second, I'm going to show you three different kind of scenarios of information and conversations that you have. Warning, warning, warning. If you think this is about giving away vouchers, don't even bother, because it's not about giving away vouchers or being a fulfillment mechanism. It's about having a reason to call someone to have a conversation with them about their healthcare expenditures to see if you can help them with some of our products. If you're licensed or not licensed, there's still an opportunity here for you to expand your sales by using these tools. We didn't charge you anything for them so far. They're free so far, but they cost Lone Star money to create, so we want to make sure we use them well. We would like to have a response back from you as to the outcome of your conversations with these folks. And if you respond back to what you did with them, then we can respond by continuing to send some to you from time to time. Deal? Okay, let me show you a couple of ways to engage people in conversations with these programs. So here's one from a Mr. James Smith. No, don't call these people. These are just samples, so don't call them. But here's one where Mr. Smith responded. He said, yes, there's a healthcare crisis in America. He said, yes, there's Obamacare should be repealed and replaced. And he said, no, we don't have health coverage. Well, if you're a licensed agent, you know to call this fella and eventually get around to talking to them about your Obamacare alternatives. If you're a non-licensed agent, you will shortly have the ability to talk to them about this and refer them to a licensed agent and make a referral fee. This lead here is gold. For some reason, this gentleman and his family have chosen not to have health care. And so we have an opportunity to help them with that. Then the question goes, are your prescription costs too much? Yes. On a monthly basis, how much do you spend? More than $250. He says, we ask him, would he like to hear some more information about reducing his health care? He says, yes. And he says he wants the voucher. This is a great lead. And so it would go something along this line. Hey, Mr. Smith, this is Larry with Lone Star. A couple of days ago, you spoke to one of our survey agents, and you did a healthcare survey. Do you remember? Yeah, great. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you doing that. And inside that conversation, you said you'd like to have this voucher for the free medication. If you got just a minute, can I collect some information so we can send it to you? Mr. Smith, I noticed as I was looking at as I was getting ready to help me get this information down so I can send it to you, I noticed that in your survey, you said you didn't have any healthcare coverage. Would you mind if I ask why not? And then let them talk. Okay. I also noticed that you think prescription medications cost a lot of money, and that you're paying more than $250 a month out of pocket. Is that right? Are you taking a lot of name brand medications, Mr. Smith, or are they mainly generics? How much do you spend at the drugstore, the mail order pharmacy every month? Would you be interested in a free analysis to see if we can save you some money on your prescriptions? Again, you want to begin a conversation with them. And from that conversation, you then are going to, you're going to go the way the conversation leads itself to talk about the things that's his hot buttons, if you will. When all that conversation is done, is Mr. Smith, if he says he doesn't want anything, then great, Mr. Smith, I need to send this voucher to you. We were somehow not able to collect your email address. Would you mind sharing it with me? Because we need to send this to you via email because it'll get to you quicker and we know it'll get there. If they give you the email address, send it to them. If he won't give you your email address, then okay, I wouldn't worry about it. All right. A lot of good leads here, a lot of good information. Now, if this fellow doesn't buy anything from you, again, you want to, you don't want to slam dunk him, but you do want to lead him through a conversation to where you build a rapport with the prospect and try to create an arena to where they know, like, and trust you so that you can help them. May not be a first time close. So go, Mr. Smith, I got some stuff I'd like to do. Send you, put him in your tickler file and touch base with him again in the near future. Don't just throw this thing away. If you don't get any place with this guy today, chalk it up to being a bad day on his side, set it aside, a month or so, touch base with him again. Okay. So there's a great lead here for somebody had they gotten it. But again, don't call this guy. All right. Here's another one. This is from Miss Lauer in Idaho. Don't call this lady either. And you can see the questions. She says, yes, there's all kind of problems. She's not spending a whole lot of money, yet she's interested in finding a way to reduce her health care costs, but she's not interested in the voucher. So again, the conversation would go something along the lines of, hey, Miss Lauer, this is Larry with Lone Star. You talked to one of our survey agents the other day and talked about, took a little healthcare survey, and we wanted to call and thank you for that. And in the survey, you mentioned that you'd like to have some information about how to reduce your healthcare costs. Or it says that you have healthcare coverage. Is that through group insurance? Or is that an individual policy? Okay, cool. So, and then whatever that leads you to, and then it says that you're spending, something less than $250 a month on your whole health care. Is most of that in your prescription cost? So, are you basically taking generics or are you taking name brand? Did you know that oftentimes there's ways that if you shop around a little bit, you can save a considerable amount of money on your prescription cost? Has anybody ever done an independent analysis of your prescriptions to see if they could save you any money? Would you be interested in our doing that for you? We do it for free, no charge, no obligation. Great. Well, here, hold on just a second, if you got a minute. And let me gather some information, and we'll run it through our system and see if we can save you some money. And I'll call you back in the next day or so. And if we can save you some money, we'll tell you how to do it. Is that fair? Great. Again, that's all you want to do is have a conversation. You want to kind of blend inside those conversations, some personal stuff. I see you live in Idaho. I don't think I've ever been to Idaho. I understand it's beautiful. Whatever it is, you want to have a conversation, not a sales call. And out of the conversation, you'll have some opportunities to find a way to engage them. Again, so you're going to be able to close some of these right off the bat. Some of these you're going to have to nurture, but hang on to them, call them. Drop them an email from time to time. Well, Ms. Lauer, for some reason, we got all kind of information, phone numbers and whatnot. We didn't catch your email. I'd at least like to put you on our mailing list so that we can send you some coupons and some information from time to time. Would you mind giving me your email address? I promise not to sell it. I promise not to spam you. But we would like to, from time to time, share some ways to save money. Would you mind giving me your email address? And listen, talk until she tells you she's got to go or you finish, all right? The third kind of example is, and here's another one. This guy's in Nebraska somewhere, and so it's a, or lady. So Miss Moore, this is Larry Spear. I was calling you from Lone Star. You talked to one of our survey agents the other day, taking a healthcare survey, and we wanted to call and thank you for that. And um, one of the things that we do is to give away a voucher, and we weren't sure exactly that we had the right email address to send it to. And I've got it as, and she gave us this one, and the email address that I've got is liesantafe@gmail.com. Is that correct? And then let her tell you she didn't want the voucher, right? Assume she wanted the voucher, even though it says that she didn't. And thank you, Miss Nancy. I noticed looking on here that you spend a whole bunch of money on your out-of-pocket health care. Is that where, if you don't mind my asking, how do you spend more than $500 a month? That's a lot of money. Is it on your prescription medication? And let her talk. And there's some reason that she answered that question. Yeah, I know she said no, she didn't want information. And yes, I know she said she wasn't interested in the voucher, but she won't remember that necessarily. And if she pushes back on you a little bit, you just go, hey, Ms. Moore, I'm sorry. My job as a customer service agent is to reach out to those that took these surveys and try to make sure that we do what we promised and to fulfill it. The survey agent, maybe didn't write it down correctly. I'll make a note that you didn't want the voucher. But I did notice, looking at this, that you spend a lot of money on your health care. Is there some reason for that? Or again, you want to have a conversation with them, okay? There's the 3 samples of the survey leads. That's how you work them. It's about, so to kind of encapsulate this, it is not about handing out them vouchers. Listen, this is just me talking. If they won't give you their email address, if this were my lead, I wouldn't be worrying about sending them a voucher, okay? Put them in your tickler file and contact them 30 days from now. But it's not about the vouchers. It's just the tool that we've used to begin a conversation with somebody about their health care. Your job and my job is to try to help them save some money, first and foremost, on the prescriptions. Secondly, if you get an indication that they're overpaying and you should always ask this question whether you're licensed or not. I see that you say you have health insurance. Is that an individual plan or is it a group plan? If they say individual, then ask the question, do you think you're paying too much for your health insurance? They will tell you yes or no. And so if you can sign it, if you're a licensed agent, then you need to get contracted with us on the Obamacare alternatives. If you don't know about them, you can contact me at larry@lsrxcare.org and I'll help you. If you are a non-licensed agent for Lone Star, then you collect this information and you send it to me at larry@lsrxcare.org and we will send it to a dedicated, what we call our power agent in your state. And if they sell the client, you'll get a $25 enrollment fee and then a monthly little referral fee as it goes along. So we'll be introducing that to you here in the next week or so. Listen, please. Most salespeople have always said they just don't know how to have people to talk to. Well, we're providing people for you to talk to. And so if you get stage fright and can't call them, then email me and let me try to help you. because you need to get to the place where you can talk to people about what we do. Millions upon millions of Americans could use your help. And so Lone Star has decided that we're going to do everything we can to make you, our agent, successful, and we're producing these leads for you. We want you to run them. And if I can help you in some way, this thing's been 20 minutes now, and I'm going to stop. But if I can help you some way to get comfortable with this, so you can work these leads comfortably, I'm willing to help you. Just drop me an email at larry@lsrxcare.org. 2017 is going to be a great year to be a Lone Star agent. So here's a good place to start. Take these leads that we've sent you, pick up the phone, call them, begin a conversation with them, develop a relationship with them, and you'll sell a good number of them. Well, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. And if I can help you in some way, let me know. And you guys have the great rest of the day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.